It's Hyp3r Halloween.
Here's a movie that stands out from the rest of the list. The Ghost and Mr. Chicken is a 1966 horror comedy film starring Don Knotts. Knotts plays Luther Heggs, a would-be reporter who, quite frankly, isn't great at his job. In fact, most of the town even makes fun of the poor guy. Luther is approached by the newspaper editor to write a story about the 20th anniversary of the town's murder house. The murder house was home to a murder-suicide between a husband and wife, the Simmonses. The story goes that Mr. Simmons murdered his wife and jumped from an organ loft to his death. There is a legend in town that people can still hear Old Man Simmons play that organ at midnight. Luther was chosen to spend a night in the murder house so that the paper can write a story for the 20th anniversary. Luther does in fact spend the night and sees some very spooky and frightening imagery. He survives the night and attempts to write an article based on his experience. Again, Luther isn't the best at his job, so the senior editor helps write a story that makes Luther a hero, and it also generates a lot of buzz for the haunted house. Of course, there's more mystery to the plot. The nephew of the deceased is now the owner of the house, and he wants to demolish it. But Luther's story prevents him from doing so, as it becomes a bit of a landmark after the story. The nephew, whose name is Nicholas, even goes as far as suing Luther for making the whole scenario up. I won't spoil any more though because I don't want to give away the ending. There are tons of jokes and running gags throughout the film, and it's a laugh riot from beginning to end. In fact, I would say The Ghost of Mr. Chicken is a fun ride from start to finish. Don Knotts gives an amazing performance and is the clear standout. The movie features a few scares, but nothing that'll keep you up at night. In fact, I'd say this movie is fun for the whole family. I can't promise kids will enjoy it, but it's still okay for the family. The Ghost of Mr. Chicken is a comedy first, mystery second, and horror last. It works well on every level, and I 100% recommend it.
Attaboy, J-Town.
Shucks.